Have you ever woken up completely on fire, ready to change your life, only to lose that feeling 3 days later? When the alarm goes off, you suddenly just don't feel like it. We wait for a magical feeling called motivation to arrive before we take action. But here is the hard truth: motivation is a lie. It is a temporary emotion. If you only work when you feel motivated, you will never reach your true potential. The real secret to long-term success is pure discipline. To understand why motivation fails, look at the brain. When you get a new idea, your brain releases dopamine. This makes you feel excited. This is the motivation phase. It feels amazing, but it is incredibly short-lived. The moment you step into the real world to execute that idea, the reality of the work sets in. When your brain realizes the reward requires actual effort, the motivation instantly vanishes. Relying on motivation is like relying on the weather. A farmer cannot rely on random rainwater to grow a garden. He needs a structured irrigation system. In your life, that system is discipline. Motivation is wanting to do something when it is easy and comfortable. Discipline is doing it anyway, especially when it is hard and uncomfortable. Successful people do not possess a magical fountain of inspiration. They feel the exact same laziness and fatigue that you feel. The only difference is that they do not let their current emotions dictate their decisions. Action precedes motivation. When you force yourself to take action, you build momentum. That momentum generates a feeling of accomplishment, which finally creates the motivation to keep going. You do not wait for the feeling to change your action. You change your action, and the feeling follows. Discipline is a muscle. To build it correctly, you must start small. You can implement 2 proven rules. Rule 1 is the 2-minute rule. When you feel resistance, tell yourself you will only do the task for 2 minutes. If you don't want to study, just open the book and read for 2 minutes. Usually, the hardest part is simply crossing the starting line. Once you begin, momentum takes over. Rule 2 is identity over goals. Instead of focusing only on the outcome, change the story of who you are. Instead of saying, "I want to build muscle," tell yourself, "I am a healthy person." A healthy person doesn't skip their routine just because they are tired. Discipline is about small daily victories. If you get just 1% better every day for a year, you will be 37 times better by the end of it. The days where you feel the least like working are the most critical days of your life, because those are the days you are actively training your mind. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It does not exist. Your feelings are terrible leaders for your future destiny. Treat your mind like a ship. Your goals are the destination, and your discipline is the iron rudder that guides you through the storm. Do forget to subscribe and like for more.